Hi guys! Since I got a very good response from my cosplay cleavage tutorial that shows you how to go from this to this, I decided to make the makeup portion of that tutorial since it wasn't really well explained. If you haven't checked it out already, then click the link below to see it. On a side note, I noticed lots of comments around the internet thinking that this is for everyday purposes. It's not, it's for cosplay. If you want to do it every day, I'm not judging, so yeah, feel free. For this part, you'll only need one thing, which is a brown. It can be, I use eyeshadow. You can try to find a contouring powder like a bronzer or something, but I really recommend eyeshadows and a fluffy brush. If you really want to go like the extra mile or whatever, then you'll need concealer or foundation about 1 or 2 tones lighter than your own skin. Okay, so first off, why do I use eyeshadow and not a bronzer? Because bronzers have a reddish tone to it, an orangey tone, because they're made to make you look sun-kissed. So it has to look like burnt skin. As opposed to the eyeshadow, which is, I choose a brown, like an ashy brown, which has no red undertones. It has to have like a grayish undertone for this to work. It'll make your shadows more believable and less fake. Okay, so I've got on my 3 bras, I've got my socks, and this is rock solid because of the socks in here. You could probably play sports in this, you'd be fine. But yeah, just, they're rock solid. Basically what I'm gonna show you is how to enhance the cleavage by bringing out the shadows that aren't really visible. From what you can see here, my breasts are pushed up almost to my neck, so basically they go up to here, but you can't really see that shadow, and so you have to enhance it to make them really stand out or pop out. So I start off with my big fluffy brush and just a bit of eyeshadow. You don't want to go overboard. You always want to go little by little because it's easier to control, and if you get something wrong, it's easier to not get anything wrong, basically. So what you want to do is you want to start right here where the boobs meet and just shade that a little bit and go in with some more. Just go little by little. And then what you want to do is you want to trace this shape right here with the eyeshadow. So let's just, if you find that your brush is too fluffy, then you can kind of squeeze it so it'll make like a thinner line, and you just go like that. See how that line is really defined? You really don't want that to happen. You want it to blend out so that it will look like a natural shadow. Basically, you just do that, and then you come up with it like this. You really want to just trace your boobs, basically. Be careful not to get any on the like highest portion here, because this you need this area to be lighter so that when the light hits it, it will really give that impression that it's big and, you know, yeah. See how this is already getting more defined, and it's really making the boob look bigger, basically. So after I've done this with my big fluffy brush, if I really want to go in and define it more, I'll take a smaller brush, but with not a lot of product on the brush, because I don't want to make it like a harsh, drawn-in line. But I'll make a line here. Here, you'll see it's really kind of harsh and drawn in. But don't worry, we're going to blend that out. But basically, you really want to just get that shaded. So I go in with this little brush and then I just blend it out. If you don't know how to blend out, just brush it like crazy. Basically, that'll blend the product out. There, see? It's faded away that harsh line. And it's given us a shadow, like a fake shadow. This is what contouring does, basically. If you want to go the extra mile, then get your concealer, or you can get highlighter as well, but highlighters are usually iridescent, so they'll make your boobs look shimmery. If you want to go that way, then fine, nothing wrong with that. I just take a foundation brush, and then on this area here, right under where we darkened, this area, you just want to lighten that a bit. So it's basically to add more contrast between your real boob and the fake shadow. And you just want to lighten that up. This step isn't necessary, it's just if you really want to be a perfectionist about it, or I don't know. I usually don't do this, actually. Make sure that this part right here, like in between this V that we created, is still light. You don't want to get that too dark. So if you accidentally went over it with a shadow, you can just lighten it up with some foundation, or you know. And then if you want to contour more, feel free. There's no right or wrong like amount. Basically, you just have to make it look natural. Don't go too overboard, or else people will see that it is contoured. And that is it. We've created this fake shadow that will help enhance your boobs. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Don't mind the mess. My house is usually messy. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye. Just a close-up, so you can see it from different angles. Basically, it just really looks like a shadow. It doesn't look like anything fake. And it's really great especially for photographs, because flashes and lights usually wash you out. So this just adds a bit of dimension. And yeah, there you go. Super boobies.